Hello nieces, hello nephews, it's your Uncle Charles here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel where we do unbiased technical analysis. And the SPY, the S&P 500, was able to recapture and close back above the bear flag. Is that enough to get the S&P 500 to push to higher price targets? We're going to talk about it. Let's go. So like I said, S&P 500 closed back above the bear flag, as we can see here. I mentioned to you guys yesterday, 397 was the critical level that SPY had to close back above. All right, now we had PPI this morning. It came out decent apparently, with the initial reaction being pretty bullish. It went as high as 43.54, but the initial reaction being bullish, but it spent the rest of the day just dropping to the downside. Okay, now how did I trade this? I traded using the uncle's system. You guys know how I do it. Calls, false breakdown setups, or resistant clears, or puts if a support fails, or a false breakout setup. You guys can see here, these are my levels. All these lines are my levels. But overall, you know, in the morning it was pretty much chopping. Okay, but I wrote to my teams in the Discord, my team members on the Discord, the plan above 41.5 equals calls, below 399.5 to 400 zone equals puts. Okay, and that's what the yellow lines are, 399.5 to 400. Okay, and when we broke it down, when we lost the level, I let the group know around 1:02 p.m. I let the group know 400 was lost on the 15-minute and is now resistant, which puts 398.5 in play. And I gave more updates as the market went by, but you guys can see here, this is when I alerted the group that we lost that 400 level, and boom, amazing drop to the downside. Okay, and then it went as low as it hit the 395 level that I got. Okay, based on the daily chart, 395 is a critical resistant support level now, but it was the pivot high from November 10th, and that has served as support level for the past 3 trading days. Okay, so that 395 is a critical level, but we bounced off of it intraday. You can see this pink line. That's the 397 level right there. Okay, based on the bear, the bear flag. All right, and it recaptured it, gave us the false breakdown setup, and this was alerted in the group. Okay, 397 recaptured on the 15-minute chart. It is now support and must hold to keep 398.5 and 400 in play. Okay. It managed to pop as high as 399.52. I did have a zone around 399.5 to 400, but gave us the false breakdown setup, which was alerted in the group. All right. So very nice trades. It wasn't a lot of trades, but you know, quality over quantity. So pretty much right now, you know, this is a recapture, which is good for the bulls, but then there has to be follow through. All right, the principles goes the same. It has to be followed through. So support for tomorrow is now 397.5 based on this bear flag. Okay, so if it holds, good. That's what bulls want, and have to defend that support level. Even if it breaks below intraday, needs to recapture it like it did today. But the main thing is clearing that 400 level. All right, we got above it. We tested it. We got above it. But 2 days in a row, we got false breakout setups on the 400 level. We got above it, but could not hold it. All right. So if bulls can hold and defend 397.5 tomorrow, they need to clear that 400 level if they want to trigger more upside. Okay, I got 451.56. Okay, that's a pivot high back on September 2nd. 451.56. If that clears, 403, and we could have more upside targets around 404 to 406 zone. Gotta watch that 200-day moving average. It's now around 406.67, and I got a gap fill around 408.4ish. Okay, but that all those levels can be in play. First thing first, gotta clear that 400 level. Okay, I will look for calls if it does. All right, I will look for puts though. If 397.5 fails, that will put 395 in play. Okay, 397.5 will be the breakdown of this bear flag, putting 395 in play. And we see it if we check this 15-minute chart and we zoom out, we can look at this purple line. That's the 395 level. Bounce, false breakdown, bounce, bounce, bounce. Okay, so that that 395 level has served the bulls pretty well. So if that level is lost, that's a big loss for the bulls. Okay, so below 395, I got 393.5ish, pivot low from November 11th, 392, and then the critical 390 level. That's the 50% fib level. Okay, from August high down to October low. All right, below 390, it's gonna get a whole lot more bearish. So bulls must defend there if we even go test that level. Okay. But remember, the main level tomorrow to watch is 397.5 and the 395 level, okay? Bulls need to defend 397.5 and clear 400. Bears need to take out 397.5 and break down 395. Does that make sense, guys? Let the price action guide you. Triple Q, it gapped up above this multi-month trend line, this pink multi-month trend line that I got here, okay? Starting all the way back in December 2021. But intraday, it broke it down. Okay, so if bears want to show follow through, I have support at 287.8ish. It needs to break that support level down. It broke it down intraday, but then it closed below at the end of the day. It needs to break that level down and close below it. Okay, 287.8 is a critical level, and the next critical support is at 284.7. That's the levels that if failed, I would be a lot more bearish on Triple Q. Okay, now bulls need to get back above 289.5 to put 293.3ish and the 294.3ish as a zone, and it's also the 50% fib level from August high down to October low. Okay, above 294.3ish, that would be pretty bullish. Okay, and put 297 in play with 300.6 and then 303.8ish. Okay. But first things first, it needs to get back above 289.5, okay? If it stays below that level and take out support around 287.8 and 284.7, that's a bearish, all right? Let the price action guide you. Tesla. Now, I'm going to zoom out real quick. You can see, I know there's a lot of lines. I apologize, but they're all important levels that I'm watching to trade this stock. But you see the white lines, that's a triangle pattern, okay? We broke that down not too long ago, all right? Broke it down back on November 7th. Today, we back tested that level, that trend line as a resistant and found selling pressure, okay? Back test and go, all right? The critical support level gets treated like a resistant level. That is bearish price action, okay? So to show follow through, needs to take Tesla. Bears need to take out support around 192-ish, 190. I got support at 186.8-ish. Then 182.3, 179.72. All right. If bulls want to turn this around, there is resistance at 196.5, and of course that white trend line, based on a triangle pattern at 199.5 is must clear to be bullish and put the back test of this bear flag in play around 206.5ish. All right, guys. Let's end this with option flow. Filter for 500K premiums or above. This is 52% in the calls, okay? We are seeing some decent sized orders for puts as well. But pretty bullish right here. This is pretty, November 18th, 405, 415 strike price, December 2nd. These are sweeps. This is a split over $1 million premium, over 5,000 in size. So, yeah. Big money is bullish on it right now. And big money is also bullish on Triple Q. All right. Looking at Tesla. And big money's overall bearish on Tesla. But yeah, nothing really sticks out to me. All right, guys. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want more content from Uncle Charters, please consider joining my Discord or subscribing to my Substack. I appreciate the support. And please subscribe to Uncle's channel. That one is free. Thank you. Peace.